Hello, today I would like to have a closer look at another product I have received from gearbest.com, and this time it is a mini wireless keyboard made by Retech. This is the model number of the keyboard I shall be having a closer look at. Okay, over here we have the Retech genuine sticker. The outer packing is quite simple but very effective for transport. Let's have a closer look inside, where the first thing that greets us is the charging cable. Now, this cable is a USB, simply connected to a USB port to charge the keyboard, and the connector which goes inside the keyboard, it is this one right here, which is not a micro USB cable like the ones found commonly on Android mobile phones. So to charge the keyboard you would need this specific wire. That one goes right there. Let's see what else we have inside. And look at the keyboard, nothing more inside. This is a simple user manual, just some basic information about the package content, system requirements for the keyboard to work, some specifications, and so on. That goes right there. Now, the keyboard packed inside the bag. We also have some notifications. Let's have a look. Bag. Okay, so this is a simple thanks card from Retech for purchasing their products. Very appreciated. Okay, now this is the keyboard by Retech. Lots of keys, lots of functions, lots of shortcuts that will make your experience much easier, especially if you connect this to a Android box, which is the reason why I actually bought it. Okay, so I have the volume, next, play, pause, mute, lots of shortcuts, lots of keys, which will make our browsing experience much easier. On the top we have the USB connection to actually charge the keyboard, and on the other side we have a simple on-off switch. Now, on the back we have more information about this keyboard. As can be seen, the sides have a texture to them so that it can be felt much better when operating the keyboard. And in the middle we have this is not a slot for the battery. The battery is incorporated inside the keyboard and it's not accessible until obviously you remove the screws, but that is not something which you need to do. But inside this cover you will find the USB dongle that you would need to attach to your device. Okay, that's a simple dongle right there. We close the cover back. Okay, and now let's switch it on. And let me switch off the bench light. And once we switch it off, we can see that this blue LED has switched on, which means that the keyboard has powered up, and the yellow button is showing that it is trying to connect to the dongle, to the receiver. The LED in the middle shows up whenever it needs to be charged. Okay, it shows you a low battery status. Now, it is not showing much right now, but all of the keys light up at night. Okay, they are all powered up. Let me switch it off. Okay, that is switched off, that is switched on. At night, it is very convenient to find it switched on, and also to be more efficient when it comes to battery power. After a couple of seconds, it automatically switches off like it just did now. But once you press any button, it goes back immediately on. Now let's try it out quickly. I shall be going into another room and connect it. So now let's try it out. I have connected the dongle I have shown earlier to the USB port of my Android box, as can be seen over here, and here's the keyboard ready to connect. The Android box is switched on, as can be seen. Okay, there's the main screen of the Android box, and now let's switch on the keyboard. Blue LED immediately shows up, and the yellow LED, you can now notice that it is not flickering. That is because once it is switched on, it immediately connects to the dongle and you are ready to operate the keyboard. Let's start by moving the cursor using the keypad, just like you are operating a laptop. And also instead you can also use the up, down, left, right buttons to move your selection to wherever you want. Okay, so I was operating using the keypad just like a laptop, and those are the up, down, left, right buttons. Volume, just like a normal keyboard, you have all functions, all operations that require, and if you especially operate it on an Android box, it will make your experience much simpler. Thanks for watching. That is all from me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next.